Getting everything set up. Alright, I hope you're still there with me. Just trying to get everything set up. Before I take two. Pretty sure that my crimp beads are in one of these round containers. And I just haven't dug far enough in here to find them. Maybe that's them right there. Hopefully. Ah, that's the problem with building towers. They do tend to crumble. Especially when you got chubby hands. But yes, yes, yes. I found my good crimp beads. Yay. What is that? Well, those are some cute little spacer beads. Maybe we can use them in something. And those are some flower spacer beads. We'll use those too. We might play with those. I don't know. We'll see. All right. They're there, Brian. Right there. Can't you see them? There, and there. Seriously. How can you not see them? Get your eyes examined. Boot. Where's Boot? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. I hear those rascally dogs up there barking for who knows what reason today. Okay, I found my good crimp beads. What I intend to do is to make this with the good crimp beads and see if maybe I can stop messing up my wire, because that wire is not cheap. The beads are. But we won't talk about that. Let me show. Tia. Am I on the screen, or do I need to adjust it this way a little? Alright, maybe that helps some. Show y'all these real quick. I got these off of eBay. I don't really like going on eBay for a lot of things, but I do like getting, I don't like getting beads off of there, because I end up with things like these beads that are kind of so-so. These are probably, what, grade C beads? They advertise them as AA or AAA, and then when you get them, they're grade C. But I do like getting charms on there. And this is one of the charms that I got that I really adore. And I got like this package of 30. And I thought maybe I can make necklaces with those. I'm not necklaces, bracelets. I could do necklaces too, but they're kind of small for a necklace for anybody. Unless you just have a really thin neck. And I can't see chat, so if you're expecting an answer from me, I apologize in advance. You're not yelling. And let me get the trash these thingies off of here because they are no good. I don't even know why I kept them other than just experiment, I guess. Okay, they appear to be all gone. These are the good ones here. And let's cut this sucker up. We shall dissect the butterflies, the bracelet anyway. What is going on with these dogs? Tia, go tell that boy to be quiet. I did not say bark. I said tell him to be quiet. They mind me so well, don't they? Shy is going deaf, we think. He does seem to have regained a little bit of his hearing, but not a significant amount. Like it has to be like really loud for him to hear it. Like squeaky toy loud. But he can hear like doorbells or the garage door opening and closing. And his mother is at work today. So every time he hears a noise, he barks. If he hears something outside, like the garage door, neighbors raising the garage, they're the garage, or if he hears my nephew banging around in his room, which my nephew's probably going to bed. So my nephew got the wonderful, lovely news today that he got laid off. So we may be moving soon. Not this life, right? We've been down that road before. You know, I've been in tougher situations, and I'm just gonna keep praying and keep having faith that God will provide. Let's see. Where are... Once again, I'm using Soft Flex. Sometimes I use, well, I'll tell you what. Since I kept using Soft Flex yesterday and I kept scrunching up the wire, let's try Beadalon today. I've had more success with Beadalon, and this is a 49 strand, so we'll try it. And see if we can do a better job today. And then on the back it kind of tells you how it works. Just like cable. It's like a flexible cable. Let's see. enough. If it'll cover my fat wrist, it'll cover anybody's, right? Alright, there we go. Stick that. I really need a hook to put this on up there. I could get it out of the drawer that way. Make space for other things that need to be in the drawer. Now, what I was doing yesterday is I was folding it in half. If you can see, I put the ends together and I just fold it in half, pull it down like that. I was taking one of the doohickeys here, the horseshoe guardian of the wire guardians, and I just pick half of it and thread it through. But I'm blind, so I got to get really super close to see it over my glasses, because I can't see it through my glasses for some weird reason. Go about halfway and then run it through the other side. And while it's about right there, there's a good time to put on whatever size jump ring you think you want. And since the beads are kind of small, I'm going to use one of the smaller jump rings. And I want to make sure that it's one that is closed. That one is not closed. That one is not either. Let me see. Let me get my wires here. And this is another place where it would be really handy if I could use a magnifying glass, but honestly it's easier for me to see it by getting close to it than trying to go through the hassle of having a magnifying glass and my hands are in the way. And then let's see if you can see it. One second. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Well, it just ain't gonna work for you, is it? Hold on. So, what I'm doing is you want to turn it or twist it. You don't ever want to pull them. Alright. And then if you look closely, where are you? There you are. You can see it's closed now. Maybe I can get my thumb in there to kind of focus it for you. Nope. Alright. Well, I'm sorry y'all couldn't see that. Quit blocking people, Cheryl. I hope I did not block anybody. If I did, just yell really loud. It was not intentional. If I have a mod, maybe they can fix it. But anyway, so before I get too far down here on this horseshoe thingy, did I just lose my horseshoe? My guardian? No, I did not. Alright. Let's lay that down. So, what I'm doing is I am taking this and I'm putting it through the other half of the horseshoe here, of the wire guardian. Go ahead and take this, put it on there, and then I just hold that down and pull that through. And then I want to make sure my ends meet up so I know where the halfway mark is. Try to keep my wires even as I go down. And there you go. Still feel like y'all can't see me. And then I got that halfway down and the ring is on there. Okay. Now, when it comes to putting the beads on, this is where you want to put your crimp bead on. So we're going to go with the good crimp beads today. So I'm taking both threads and putting them through the center of the crimp bead. When I find the center of the crimp bead, it keeps rolling on me. There we go. Now, and this is another reason why it's good to have your threads be the same size or same length. That way you don't get one in there and the other one gets stuck on the outside. Alright. We're just going to go all the way down. Alright, what happened here? There we go. And then you don't want it all the way up to so close that it don't have any wiggle room, but you don't want it so far away that you have this big ugly gaping hole either. So about right there is about where you want it. Can y'all see that? Hopefully. Every time I try to move it in, I lose the zoom. Does that help? Okay, hopefully you guys saw that. Now, at this point, what I usually do is I try to make my thread as tight as I can. I usually wrap it around the finger. And then, as I tried to demonstrate yesterday, there's two holes. It's a girl. There's two holes. One is in the front and one's kind of in the middle. There's a round or a egg, like a egg-shaped one, and then there's a moon-shaped one. You want to start with the moon-shaped one. And you want to make sure that when you put it in there, that nothing is showing on either side of your tool. You want it directly in the middle. That way it has even pressure and you don't have a flat end and an end that's not flat. And that way your crimp bead is going to come out with a crimp in it. And you want to make sure that the wire, there's one wire on each side of the divot. And then you want to flip it over. And do it again. Just don't cut the circulation off. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, hopefully I can get this to where you guys can see it. We'll try. And hopefully I won't lose the thingy here in the process. So, all right. I really want to show this if I can. But I got to be where I can see it. Now, this is what it should look like when you're done with your crimp bead. You got a wire on each side. It's flat. And you got a divot on each side. So you have a successful crimp bead. And now you can put a crimp bead cover on it. Sorry about shaking y'all all around. I think the earthquake might be over. Hold on. Alright. Now, to me, that is the most frustrating part of making a bracelet right there. And it really does. I've always grown up, I was always told you pay for what you get. And I do try to take that into consideration when I buy things. I do buy a lot of things to test the market. Like, I'll buy things off of Etsy. If somebody says, hey, I'm selling whatever today and I'm selling it for this price, I'll go, okay, well, let me see who else is selling it and what their prices are. And then I try to compare it, and then I'll be like, okay, well, let me see if this person that's selling it over here really does have a good deal. And I'll, like on Etsy, for example, I was looking at my beads here to see. Like, this is an example of something that I think this one is one I got off of Etsy. These carnelians that I'm working with today. They advertise them, I think they advertise these beads as A grade. But when you look at them and you start, I mean, there's so many of them where the ends are broken off on the ends. And then some of them literally look like they've been burnt. And I'm wondering if, like, maybe they melted some glass in them or something. They just don't look like they're high quality beads to me. So, I don't, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, I'm not an expert on rocks, so. But I question a lot of the Etsy, whether or not they're on the up and up with things. Alright, I'm going to go from now. I'm just going to start stringing my, I'm going to start with one of the butterflies. And I put the head toward the space. Why am I saying spacer bead? I'm a spacer. Crimp bead. And I think last night I had counted to do 5 beads. 4 sections of 5, I think is what I'd come up with to make it the size I wanted. But this is driving me crazy because it's 2 different lengths. I thought when I measured it out that I had pulled it so that it was supposed to be the same size, but apparently I didn't pull it right. And now I've got 2 different lengths. So every time I get one bead in, the long one goes in and then the short one goes to the side. So I'm just gonna make a quick clip and get them the same length so that it doesn't drive me completely bonkers before the bracelet is completely made. Okay, so I got my first set of 5 on here. And so far it looks good, I think. What do you guys think? Y'all still with me? Hope everybody's had a good Monday so far. Mine was a little wacky at work today. I had some interesting callers. I had to do a lot of tech support calls today. We had upgraded some. We had to update some of our systems over the weekend, and half of our users could not be verified when they tried to log into our website. That's always fun. And then trying to explain to them that it's not their fault is even more fun. It's always the 50+ crowd that I get. Let's see. And I can tell you something about Gen X is we like things to be built to where they work right the first time and continue working thereafter. We don't like tech support calls. Let's see. Oh, another thing I had done over the weekend is I Saturday would have been my mom's 84th birthday. So I decided that I wanted to get some more flowers that she would have liked, because one of the things that we were doing every year for her birthday, we always tried to take her down to my brother's house in Louisiana to take her down there to go fishing. Well, last year we couldn't take her down to go fishing because we all ended up with COVID. And so we had decided that since we weren't going to take her down there because we all had COVID, that we were going to get her some flowers. And so we had started getting flowers and putting them out on the porch for her to take care of. And that was something that she and I always did, and we always enjoyed it anyway. And so, just kind of something I wanted to do was get more flowers this year. And I'd already bought some and had most of them repotted, and then I got some more yesterday. I wanted some hummingbird vines or some ones that would attract hummingbirds anyway. So we went to the Mustard Seed Garden Center. I've seen it several times since we've been in Minnesota, and So I had my sister take me over there Saturday and went through and looked at all their beautiful stuff. It's a little bit expensive, I thought, but I did pick up a couple things. I picked up a couple of cardinal vines and got them repotted yesterday. So I did that over the weekend. So I was really happy about getting that done. I think that's big enough. That's 6 inch. This is 6.2 inches. So by the time I get a clasp on here, it's going to be 6.5 inches, which is about average for people, I think. So I don't think it would be too big for anybody. Even if they have a really small wrist. I mean, it's probably not going to be so significantly big that they couldn't wear it, right? Hopefully not. And then last night it rained, so I was out there right before I come out here looking at all the things on there that was sprouting. So one of the vines, I don't really remember the name of it, wasn't the cardinal vine, but one of the vines was actually sprouting, and I thought it was very pretty. I just don't remember what the name of it was. Okay, now this is where it's a little tricky. Like on this end, you have the loop. So getting that guardian on there and that crimp bead is not a problem. That's the easy one. This one, you don't have a loop, you have an open end. So this one's a little bit more tricky. And this is where you think, oh, this is going to be an easy thing to do. You got this, no worries at all. We'll see. Let's close this jump ring. Now give me a second to get this closed for you. Alright, that is now closed. Now, I want to fish both strands of this through one of these. I barely got the 7-strand one through there yesterday. I may not be able to get both strands of the 49 through. And you really have to be gentle with it, because I know you guys probably won't be able to see it on camera, but these things are just welded together, like just maybe like a little solder, if there even is a solder on there. I don't even think they are. I think they're just pinched together, and they will come apart on you. But I feel like I only got one strand coming through anyway. Okay, only one strand come through. So, plan B. Okay, hang on. What I'll do is I'll just do one strand. We'll keep that one to the side. Once we close the jump ring, I can cut that other strand off. Not the jump ring. Once we close the once we pinch this down, the crimp bead, once we crimp it down, I can cut this other strand off. So it's not really an issue. And I'd rather do that than to take a chance on breaking open my Wire Guardian. Sorry, sometimes I forget to finish my sentences. Did I not put it through the right? Goodness gracious. Okay. And then you go through the crimp bead, and I like to send it on through the butterfly too. But you don't really have to. As long as it comes through the the crimp bead, you're fine. But some people like to push it on through down through the other beads. I don't really think that's necessary, because the further down you push it, the harder it is to cut it off. And you're eventually going to have to cut it off somewhere. And if you don't, then it's going to end up sticking out of wherever you run it down through, which can become problematic. Let's see. Tia. What is going on with these dogs today? And right now I'm trying to see where it went. Well, I seem to have lost it. I don't want to back it all the way out. For some reason this is acting really weird. This is acting so weird. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is. Oh man, I forgot to put my jump ring on there too. Oh well. We can fix that right now. Alright. So there we go. We got two cables right there. think I'm gonna be able to get both cables in. It'd be easier if I could. We're gonna pretend like we don't need that for anything. Just to get it out of the way. Now. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now I gotta get that crimp bead cut. I mean crimps. Hopefully y'all are still with me. Let's see. Just so you don't have this area. Alright, I think I got it. Oh, I got it on the front, I got it on the back, and the cables are in the middle. So, now we can snip and get the extra ends off. You gotta be careful when you cut off the extra. You don't want to cut the cord that's holding everything together. It's always a good idea to have extra sharp pliers. I really need to get some smaller ones. These are kind of big. Alright. So I need some of those like needle nose, because these are good if you can reach into something with them, but because they're so fat, They don't really get into hidden areas that good. So I need a pair of those little blue ones that's got the real small tips on them. I've seen, shoot, what's her name? Rock Twister uses them. Y'all know who Rock Twister is? Or some of you. We got that one fixed. Now we gotta get this one fixed. Alright, little fella. You are officially neutered. Alright. We have a successful bracelet. Now all we have to do is put the, can y'all see that? I just need to put the clasp on it now. And for that, we will go with I know I had silver. Let's jump these. Maybe they're in here. Ah, here we go. I know I look very unorganized, and I apologize for that. It's not so much that I'm unorganized, it's just that I forget to work, that I hide things from myself. This jump ring up. And remember, when you open a jump ring, you don't pull it, you twist it. You go like that. And again, you twist it closed. And then you just kind of push in and wiggle back and forth as you twist to close it back up. Push too hard. There we go. Hey, we finished that. Yay. And there you go. You have a finished bracelets. All right, what do we do now? John, welcome, buddy. How are you today? All right, what would y'all like to see made now? Thank you, Chris. Thank you. You leaving, Ryan? Okay, y'all wanna... What do y'all want to do now? Y'all want to make another bracelet? Scared off Ryan? Brian, why did you do that? Do I need to take your wrench away and give it to somebody else? Do I need to go back and read all the things that y'all said? Yeah, I plan to make another bracelet. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to make. Let's see. Somebody was crying for agates. You mean violence isn't the answer, Jackie? Who'd have thunk it? Oh, wow. Now I'm going to have to go back and replay all the comments. I hope they save. It's going to be sad. Somebody go back and take screenshots, quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to see if I could got an agate. Oh, gosh, I cannot even talk. No, Bear. 1, because I would not, and 2, because I don't know how. But 3, because even if I did, I would not. See, number 1. Ron says it's not. Bear, why don't you make one and then put them on Discord for us to see? Okay? Man, you crack me up so much. Let me get to work before I get in trouble. Hey, Boot. Mine aren't pierced either, and they never will be. Not if I have any say in it. Only my ears are pierced, and I haven't worn earrings in like 20 years. Let's see. What kind of beads? Y'all want stone beads? Glass beads? Tiny beads, big beads, little beads, fake beads, real beads. Let's see. Does it matter? I can't see chat anyway. Let's see. How about some... Let's take a look at these rutile beads and see how they look. See them where they're handy. Let me pick my mess up. Don't give me a second to clean my mess up. Ooh, I can't do that standing up. I thought turning that dryer on would make it significantly warm. Alright. Well, I'm gonna keep going anyway. Alright, we're not gonna do butterflies. What we gonna do? Where did I put them butterflies? Is that them? That's me. Now, these are some rutilated quartz that I ordered from a beading company called Taja's Beads, or Taja's Beads. And we're gonna see how they compare to some others that I ordered from Kyle. Now the ones that I ordered from Kyle, I thought were pretty doggone good. These are his right here. And this is the first bracelet that I ever actually made. and it was a stretch bracelet. Didn't know what I was doing at the time. And I put a clasp on a stretch bracelet. Yes, I'm an idiot, I know. But I thought it was adorable with my little daisy on there. Right. So I was not unhappy with the way that one turned out. I thought it was great. Let's move them over out of the way. Put that over there. And we'll dump the beads. Now, I will say that her beads seem to have a whole lot more different characteristics than the ones I got from Kyle. And I don't think hers show nearly as much rutilation in them, or rutile, whatever the word might be, as Kyle's does. So Kyle's was more expensive, but I think they were a higher quality. There are some. What is that tune? That drives me nuts. And why does the dryer play it? See, I don't see much rutile in here. And why are they all different colors if they're supposed to be rutilated quartz? I mean, this reminds me more of garden quartz. I mean, there's no rutile in that. And honestly, I kind of want to send them back and say, hey, can I have my money back? Now, this one actually does have it, and it has it really good. I don't know that you'd be able to see it on camera. Where's my flashlight? It's too bright, isn't it? Hold on, we'll fix it. Yeah, maybe you can see that a little. My fingers aren't going to work. Yeah, you can see some strands in there. But most of them do not have any rutilization and any rutile in there. Hardly any of them do. Most of them look like just solid chunks. Oh, sorry, I'm off screen again. Stupid Cheryl. You know, I mean, how these dark solid ones they can even consider. Ooh, that's bright. That blinded me. All right, we still gonna make a necklace out. I mean, a bracelet out of it. Anyway, let's go back to the 7-strand and see how the 7-strand soft flex does on this. At least I know I can get 2 of these through the wire guardian. I really need a better way to measure things. I think that's too much. Yep, that's definitely too much. Don't go there. You are not allowed to run away. Okay, that's one strand. And that's two strands right there. All right. Where'd I put my little, there it is. Oh, I'm drinking water. Y'all should be proud. Oh, come on already. Just get straight. Line it up. All right. You should be in alignment. Okay? I don't want to see you like being all lopsided. It's eerily quiet in here now that the dryer has stopped. I may have to go restart it just to have the background noise. Especially since I can't hear none of y'all talking. Come on, get out the way. Alrighty. I said get out the way. Alright, there we go. We have a successful crimp. Just kind of mash those down a little bit. They look like they're ready to come open. Okay. Those wires aren't going to work for that, but that's okay too. Alright, so we got a successful crimp bead. Y'all give me a second. I'm going to check these clothes in the dryer. I need to stand up anyway. I think I'm going to pass on these roots out. Go with something a little more summer-like. Not a fan of those. Let's see. She calls these blossom agates. There, Brian, there's your agate. Well, that did not last long, did it? Let's see. Do I have any spacers I can use other than butterflies? Why not flowers? Is there a hole in this thing? Okay, there it is. hope I left myself enough room to wrap this thing. Alright, where's my crimp bead? Please don't lose you. By the way, all my bracelets come with bonus dog hair and fuzz. Okay. Let's try to get this one clipped. Try to make it equal length to this one. Oh shoot, I forgot to put my crimp bead in. I mean jump ring. That's alright. Gotta clean it up a little bit and get the jump ring on. That went a lot easier than I anticipated. Let's see if I can get it to where y'all can see it. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to give y'all an earthquake there. There's a lot of lights in here. You can't hear me? Yeah, I mutter to myself. Sorry, Sonia. Let me turn the volume up, turning it down. Whoop, going the wrong way. All right, is that better? Can you hear me now? I figured y'all would be talking amongst yourselves instead of paying attention to me anyway. All right, how's that? Yeah, Chris, once you get down and once you start practicing and the difference is the crimp bead. Once you get the good crimp bead, it's much easier. Garbage crimp beads that you get off of Amazon will take forever for you to fight and deal with them. So I just got to get some jump rings on here, and then this one will be done. Jump ring and some clasp. And then this one is going to be a, uh-oh, that might have got a little too tight. And unfortunately, you can't really stretch these. So, oh, there it goes. Yeah, this is going to be just a little bit. This is going to be about 6.5 inches on this one. Yeah, and I apologize for mumbling. I tend to do that. Kyle talks to the rocks, I talk to my jewelry. Let's see. Did he do his Monday night thing tonight? Or has he stopped doing that? Are those the same size? Okay, they are. Y'all, I think these might be they may not have, these may be soldered shut. I may not be able to open it. Oh yeah, I can, good. Whew, that's a relief. All right, this one's about 6.5. Yeah, it's just average. All right. Let's see if I got any actual agate stuff. It's moonstone. If I can't find the agate, we'll do a moonstone. What is that? The sunstone, amethyst. This says agate. Oh no, I don't. That says sodalite. Let's see. Give me a second. Let me get closer to it. It's supposed to be high-grade moss agate. I think it's some like agate. Like something that actually looks like an agate. That's pretty. And that's flower agate. That's more flower agate. And that's more flower agate. But those are big. That's mystery rocks right there. I don't remember what these are either. I want to say these are prinite. That's Kambaba. That's bloodstone. Amethyst. Strawberry quartz. Amethyst. I thought I had more agate than that. I might have used them. Oh, come on. That's mookaite. Hyalite. Rhodonite. And rhodonite. Well, I haven't worked with rhodonite. We can try that. That's pretty. Let's see. What did I get those out of? It's got to be an empty container somewhere. Blossom agate. There. I think this is prinite. But let's do rhodochrosite. I've been wanting to use these. These are so pretty. These are the ones I got from Kyle. And I think these are just beautiful. They're expensive. Oh my God, were they expensive. The dog is whining. Come here. Come here, Shaw. Come here. Come here, Shaw. Come in the laundry room. Come here. I don't know if he can hear me or not. Poor baby. Let's see. They may be hungry. That may be why he keeps barking. I'm just looking to see how this is going to look. I don't think I like it. Yeah, I don't like that. I think just putting the beads on there would be enough. Alrighty. Oh, actually, these might be cute on there. I don't know. How do they go? No, I don't like them. I don't like them when they go top to bottom. I want them to go side to side. other spacers I might like. It just kind of gets lost. I feel like with those colors, no matter what color you put in there with it, it just kind of gets lost in it. I mean, silver doesn't really, nothing really goes with it to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too picky. I can definitely be picky. That's why I have no friends. I'm very picky. That's why I don't date. Okay, that's probably enough. But let's get the itty bitty balls out of there. They don't really fit too well. Try to put some bigger ones in. Some more pretty stripes. I love them bacon stripes. Boy, those are so pretty. There we go. That one's a little small. Let's pick out something bigger. There we go. Let's go with that. That looks pretty good, I think. Hopefully. And that actually probably leaves enough to have 2 of those if I wanted to do 2 of them. Alright. Let's try this again. One more time. Where are my thingies? Wire guardians. Where are they? What did I do with them? Take it. Am I out of them? I should not be out of them. I should have them. Sorry, y'all. Slight delay. Slight hiccup. What did I do with them? I do not remember. Oh, I hate this drawer. It does not want to open. I cannot for the life of me remember where I put my wire guardians. Let's see if there's any in that tray right there. You know, there's a few in there. Maybe they won't be too cheap. I need to buy some more of those. Not so much for that. Okay. Sorry about that. Just a slight delay. Are we still connected? Yep. Just trying to get these ends even. For some reason, they do not like to line up. And I need a good crimp bead. Oh, another thing I was going to tell y'all too. On the crimp beads that I have, make sure that you get a crimp bead and not a crimp tube. The cheap ones that I have are the crimp tubes, and they do not make the ball that the crimp bead makes. The crimp beads you can turn into balls, and the crimp tubes are just going to be like a flat thing that just looks funky. They don't work very well. But they're also hard to find. How did I do that? Oh, there we go. It is on there. Or that's been my experience anyway. You guys maybe have tried your own, I don't know. You may have tried them and had no problem with them, but I cannot use the tubes. They just do not work for me. Okay, I feel like those are crossed over. They are. Yeah, sometimes you make sure. Sometimes when you do this, can you? Let me show you. Sometimes when you do this, if you can see it, it's kind of hard for me to show. Like sometimes your wires are crisscrossed, and if you put that crimp bead down, it's going to ruin your wire. You want to make sure that your wires are not crisscrossed, and it's really hard to tell. And if you look down inside, it's kind of hard to see on a screen, but come on, zoom in. You can see that they are, in fact, crisscrossed. Come on, YouTube, stop being a jerk. It's my camera, not YouTube. It's probably our Wi-Fi. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? Hopefully. Yeah. This is how you want them to look, like this. Oh, my hands are freezing up again. It's still not pretty, but it'll be all right. Now, let's see, where do those butterflies go? Put some beads out of there. Those are turtles. Where did I put them? See, I hide things from myself all the time. It's so annoying. I don't know what I did with them. And y'all are probably trying to scream at me to tell me where I put them, but I can't hear you anyway. Let's see. Those are the teapots. Oh, those are adorable. Can I work them in on this bracelet? Let's see. This would actually probably be a nice... How do you use them though? Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, good, and they'll actually hide that ugly crimp cover. I mean, crimp bead. Yep, we'll go with that. So what y'all think of that little teapot? Shy, come here, baby. Come here. You gotta come in here. Oh, Lord, that dog. I don't know what we're gonna do with him. He is so bossy. I don't know where he gets it from. I blame his mama. But I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the strong-willed women in this family. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I cannot shut the door because the door is permanently open. When Brett put the bookshelf up in here, he put it in such a way that it blocks the door open because this is the laundry room and we have no reason to shut this door. Or we didn't think we would anyway. Hey, come here. Let's see if I can get his attention. Come here. Hey, come here. Shy. Come here. I swear I'm telling you, I honestly think he is deaf. He doesn't respond. These beads are just super gorgeous. Oh, it's got a little base, and I didn't know that. Doggone it. I gotta take all them off to put its little base on there. Come here. Oh, they're barking at something in the back. My nephew's upstairs telling the other dog to tell him to come down and hush. I apologize. There's no telling what you're about to hear. Or I may have to cut the video short. Why am I missing a bead? Oh, no, I am missing a bead. Shoot, where'd it go? Okay, so now I got the bottom of the teapot on, and this is what it looks like with the bottom of the teapot on. Oh my goodness, he just kicked the air conditioner back on. I'm going to freeze to death. Let's see how big this sucker's getting. Yeah, this is probably going to be a 7-inch bracelet at least. Okay. And that would be my other nephew calling. All right. Are y'all still with me? Okay. Brian, are you calling me? What is going on? Jackie, why is he calling me? What's going on? Brian, why are you calling me? You're not funny, bro. What? I can't pay attention to you? Read my dang messages. Look, people. Chris do you want this one that I'm making? The rhodochrosite? Yeah, I'll be happy to sell it to you, but I've got to sell it to you at the cost of what I put into those beads, and that bead strand was like $40. Well, Sonia, I already know that, honey. Yeah, Chris, as soon as I let me finish it up, and I'll let me figure up a price for it, okay? Let me go back and look and see how much I paid. And then I'll probably do, if it's okay with you, I'll sell it at price plus $10. Price plus $10. Is that okay? And that'll at least give me my materials back for what I. No, you're not, Brian. You're not sorry. Don't even pretend like you are. No, I'm glad you. I thought it was my nephew calling me. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. And I actually have enough to make 2 of them, so if anybody else wants one, just let me know. Okay? All right. See you next time. Okay. I wish I could say that. I'm always worried about the price. I got $80 in the bank. I'll be happy to take your money. You kill me. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bear, you were hilarious, dude. I bet it is a trip to be around you all day. Let's see. Oh, Chris, how big is your wrist? So I can at least customize it for you. That must be the one that showed up on the post office then. Says that I got, where did it say it was coming from? Some weird name. But the last thing he cares about is whether or not he pisses off the host. I think he enjoys it. Okay, okay. So this should fit you perfectly then. Because I think it's going to be about 7 to 7.5. Yes, that is exactly where I knew it was. I couldn't think of the name, and I'm like, I knew exactly where. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I've been to that place before. When as soon as I saw the name, I'm like, I bet that's the package Jackie sent. When I saw the name, and sure enough, yeah, that's exactly where it was. And why I couldn't think of that, I don't know. So let me get this other wire guardian on here, and maybe I can do it without knocking over the thingy here again. Brian messed up my zone. I was in the zone, Brian, and you pulled me out of it. But I'm glad you did. Oh, my fingers are getting kind of not so nimble, not so quick. We're not even going to talk about jumping over candlesticks. Oh shoot, I forgot to put the guardian on. I mean the crimp bead. Bag her up and try again. Alright. Oh, come on, you went on the first time. Get in the hole. Thank you. Hey, Chris, I want you to name this one Brian. It has trouble getting in the hole. Okay, let's see. bad when you tickle your own nose with it. Good grief. My nose won't stop itching. Sorry, y'all. I guess that's what I get for picking on Brian, huh? Okay, come on now. Go under there. There you go. Sorry, my hands are cramping. Alright, let's see. We're almost done with it. I just got one little wire to get through. Once we get it pushed through, we can crimp it and cut the wire, extra wire. There we go. Y'all, I think this is going to have to be my last one. My hands just won't stop cramping up. So let's hope I get it right. Let's look at the other end. We want it to be close to the same. And we also want to make sure that we aren't crisscrossed on the wire guard in there. Perfect. There we go. all to work. Now let's get these clipped off. So I got the crimp bead on. Now I'm just going to clip these extra wires that's hanging down. And we want to make sure we get the ones hanging down, not the ones that hold the bracelet together. That would be bad. Fortunately, with this kind of bead cap, you don't have to worry about getting super close. Okay. Because even if you have a little extra, they're not going to hang out. Right. Do you want a toggle, or do you want a Chris, do you want a toggle clasp, or do you want a lobster clasp? Is she still in here? Did y'all leave me? Who are y'all talking about? Okay, toggle clasp, okay. All right, let me find you a pretty one that goes with that. I don't really have a teapot clasp, but I do have some nicer silver ones that I can put on there for you. I just need to figure out where I put them. Somewhere. Somehow, someday, I'm going to get this mess organized. I know they're over here somewhere. That's Christmas. That's earring stuff. That is... It's not. It's just chain. Okay. Hopefully they'll be in this mess. Almost had it. Now I know I saw them last night when I was moving all that. And now I don't see them. Oh wait, is that them? Nope. Wait, that might be them. Definitely not. That's more crosses. stuff out. Won't be ring stuff. Alright. I'll keep looking for them. Give me a minute. I just saw them yesterday. And I thought, wow, those are really pretty. We can use those. Question is, where did I put them? Is that them? Nope, there's chain. I just looked at that. Oh, that might be them right there. Let me see. But it's not. Nope, that's not them. That's not either. What did I do with that stuff? It's Mr. Rocks. Oh, that's my hummingbirds. Spacers. Oh, that's spacer beads. Let's see, maybe I stuck them over here. There's the gold ones, but I don't see the silver. Some more beads. And that's more gold. That's all jump rings that need a home. Oh, my foot. They're not there. What did I do with them doggone things? Like, seriously, had them in my hand yesterday. What did I do with them? And they're probably right under my nose. That's the crosses. And that. There's the brass ones. Okay, silver in there. Any silver ones over here. Oh, come on and open. These stars. There's all Christmas stuff there. It's just Christmas stuff. Nope, no silver. Oh, where are they? this chain. Chocolates. Jackie, please come organize my room. Christmas and not jump rings. I mean, not what I'm looking for. Don't fall. Oh, is that them right there? Please be done. All that for crabs. Oh well. Better luck next time. What is that? Leaves. Crabs, leaves. Mermaids. I got plenty of ocean stuff. Anybody want some ocean life? Looks like leaves. I think it's time for me to go to bed. I really, really do. This was not as messy as I started out with. It was pretty messy. Alright, y'all. I do have some really pretty silver toggles somewhere. I know I saw them yesterday. I have no idea where I saw them. I had them in here. I don't know where they are now. Nobody has been in here and messed with them. So obviously I did something to them. I would love to blame it on somebody else, but that's just not the case. So I will find them and I will put them on this bracelet for you. I don't know what else to do. I don't want to put an ugly one on there. I don't want to halfway do it for you. I want it to be pretty. I will keep looking, okay? I'm not cleaning this up because I'm tired. I need to go home. I mean, go home. I need to go to bed. That's what I need to do. I need to go get in my bed. I don't know what I did with those toggles. Don't tell me you want me to keep going. I have been going for 155 minutes. That's a lot of minutes, especially when I've already spent 8 hours today talking. Yeah, I need to go home, really. I do. I know, I swear I saw those toggles in here and I have no idea where they are now. That is so crazy. They're in one of these plastic thingies. They're in one of them and it's driving me nuts. I'm probably going to end up cleaning up in here instead of going to bed. And they're so pretty. Chris, you will love them, I promise. Bear, I can stay here if I want to, but can you? Do I get fluorites? No. I have a beautiful, beautiful clasp that I will be happy to put on there for you. I don't want to put an ugly lobster clasp on there that's going to be cheap and ugly. That's going to rub off after you first wear it. You can try. Yeah, you can try, Bear. I promise, Bear, I would not kick you off. You would have to do something really terrible. I'll probably work on that. after work tomorrow, Chris. When have I been mean to you, Brian? Let me rephrase that. When have I been mean to you that you didn't deserve it? Or that you wasn't begging for it? I'm not going to stress about it. I'm a low stress kind of person. That's not true. Forgive me for lying. Brian, you better not go out in a lightning storm, son. Now, I hope the chat saves because I want to know what was said. That's probably gonna be my entertainment for the night before I go to bed. don't let my live stay on my channel. Well, now I really want to know. Looks like I'm gonna have to find a mature adult to take over the wrench and take it away from Brian. But I don't know any mature adults, do y'all? At least none that stay on YouTube. Bobby talks. Oh, Lord. Lord help us. Well, I'm glad y'all had fun. That's why I come on and done the live, really. Because, I mean, I didn't have to go live to make bracelets. I just wanted I wanted to hang out and give y'all a place to hang out. Right, Bear? Not in here. All right, well, I'm going to end it here. I do appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night. Behave yourselves, or at least try to. Thanks again for hanging out. Bye. Glad y'all had a great time. Wish I could have been a part of it. Bye.